Or would I want to feel that feeling that Mary gave us and that Mother Teresa gives? Wow, look at you, you're amazing, you radiate, you glow. I would go home if somebody said that to me, and that would sit with me forever.
Give it all away.
So the question though
knows
is how do we instill the true beauty in a world that's so caught up
Obsessed.
and obsessed with a
Physical
false
beauty.
notion or a cheapened or a one that's not complete of the human person, something that really focuses just on maybe the physical attributes that misses the beauty of the person, which shines through. One of the things I remember listening to it was a chastity rosary CD that was done by, Kara Klein had done it, and there was a priest that was together.
She was our first babysitter.
Yeah, she was. She was doing these beautiful meditations and praying the rosary, and one of the quotes that she says was, I forgot the apparition, but they said something like, the kids asked Our Lady, how are you so beautiful? And her response was,
Because I love.
because I love. I'm beautiful because I love. And I think of even like Mother Teresa, who just, how tall was she? Like 4 foot what? Maybe. And when you see these pictures, you see, you see her just, not maybe on the world side of what beauty looks like, but oh my goodness, was she beautiful? And the power of her presence, from what everybody says who was in her presence.
I used to speak to teens and to the youth, and we'd often talk about beauty and what it is to be beautiful. And I was still struggling with it myself. This is coming from two people that we met at a gym. We met at a gym, both very consumed in fitness. We both were very extremists in wanting to be fit and striving for that kind of perfection almost. And then at the same time, I was still striving and looking for how to fill that emptiness, that no matter how fit I got, no matter how thin I got, no matter what goal I reached that I set for myself, I would reach that goal and it wasn't enough. Yeah. There was something that was eating at me and wanting what I saw in like Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa walked in a room and you were just like, wow, you were wowed. And I'd pray to Our Lady, and one day I gave this talk to a group of girls, and it just hit me. I was like, I bet our top models, supermodels, could walk in this room and they are picture perfect of all the perfect nose, the perfect body, perfect hair, perfect outfit, everything perfection. And we would say, oh, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, woo, they're hot. But then Mother Mary would walk in. They could leave the room, Mother Mary would walk in. Mother Teresa could walk in right next to him. And there'd be a whole different feeling that you would feel that would just take everybody by storm, almost knock you off your feet, because they amazed you, they were radiant, and they glowed. When I walked past somebody, and at that point, when I would one day have children, would I want somebody to whistling down the street at her or whistling at me and saying, woo, you're hot? Would that last long? Especially when I heard him do the same thing to like 10 other girls saying the same thing. Or would I want to feel that feeling that Mary gave us and that Mother Teresa gives? Wow, look at you, you're amazing. You radiate, you glow. I would go home if somebody said that to me, and that would sit with me forever. That's what I want to do, and that's what I would want my daughters to do. And when you and I got married, and we started thinking about children, and I knew I wanted to have kids, And I was pregnant with our first, and we thought we were having a boy. I was sure that we were having a boy up into the moment of delivery. And our doctors thought we were having a boy. Delivery, they said, here he comes, he's a girl. And the look on my face, Jason I said the camera could only be from right here, looking down at the baby coming out. And he turned it on my face, and I went, and I had this moment of shock on my face, because all those moments of me as a kid having body image issues, having all these issues that women go through, and that I think guys go through too, of just like, am I good enough? Do I look good enough? And like all this body and beauty perfectionism that we have out there. How was I ever going to teach this girl to not go through what I went through, not have eating disorders, not have this image to have to meet up to these perfection standards? How was I ever going to do that? I mean, believe it or not, all that went through my head in that split second. Was like, oh, it's a girl. Girls are scary. Girls are mean. Oh my gosh, girls, because I grew up with boys. All boys on my street, 2 brothers, no girl image.
Also and had like even a mean girl experience.
I had mean girl experiences in high school. And my mom, she had body image issues that she grew up with, and she had a lot come against her as to not really lifting her up. And so then I saw that in her, and so then I would watch her kind of walk by a window reflection and go check herself and kind of like make a frown or not take a compliment. And so then I would do the same thing because everybody said I looked like her. So then I was like, oh, this is what we're supposed to do. Even as a little kid, you look at yourself and somebody says, you look very pretty today.
Or you knock your outfit, or you
knock your
say,
outfit.
You deflect it. You say, well, you know.
I like your haircut. It's okay.
Yeah.
Instead of saying thank you.
Instead of receiving, it's like deflecting it.
Just like, oh, yours is okay. Yours is nice though. Mine's okay. How was I going to teach my daughter if I didn't believe it yet?
Yeah. You can't do as I say, not as I do.
Yes, and I knew I had to believe it honestly. Yeah. If I'm going to now have a girl, I've got to get my stuff together. And then we have another girl. And then we have a boy. I'm like, okay, well, he won't be so hard. Well, I was wrong. Because the boy, I mean...
nothing's easy.
Nothing's easy. Then we have another girl, and then we have another girl. I'm like, oh, my, what are you doing to me? So when our 5th girl is born...
5th child, 4th girl.
Yeah, sorry, 5th child, 4th girl. Thank you. I need that. Is born, while nursing her, I find out I have cancer, and I have breast cancer. So not only do I have this body image thing that I'm trying to Jason helped me tremendously to learn to say thank you. And he was the first person that I believed. I'm still working on believing it, but I believed him, that he saw it.
Praise God.
And I was learning to see it myself. But he helped me to not have an eating disorder anymore, and that I needed to take care of my body because my body was a gift. And that if I gave somebody a gift, I shouldn't say, oh, thank you. But you know what? I probably want to paint this because this isn't really my color. So thank you for the gift that you picked out personally for me, but I would also put something else in it, and I'm going to draw a little something here. And
drill a hole in the bottom of it.
I wouldn't put these ridges on it, but thank you for the gift that you made for me.
And it becomes something that...
And all of a sudden, that's what I was telling God all this time. Like, thank you so much, but I think you were in a hurry when you made me, so... So he helped me to accept that. But then God was trying to tell me with 4 girls, I think you don't quite have it. God's gonna give us the grace.